Well, as you can see, it doesn't look like it used to. It's like the caption I had on the last thumbnail. I think, what was it? Snow, melt, rain, repeat. That's pretty much what it's been. Holy smokes. So we've been getting we've been getting snow squalls the last few days. It's just been crazy. So funny thing is, I went to the post office and my package wasn't there, and literally as soon as I started rendering that video, I got an email from Amazon stating that the post office tried to deliver the package, didn't want to leave it or whatever, contact the post office. Well, first of all, our post office doesn't do that. My address is the post office box, so I back down to the post office to find out what the heck's going on. Checked the box and there's still no card in there. So I went up to the counter and she said that they've been really busy. Busy at Christmas, go figure. But they haven't had time to print the cards out. So my package actually was there. So chances are it was there the first time I went anyways. So I got it. Kind of hard to really tell what that is, but this is Christmas lights for the monster, and it's going to go on the back here. If I can just kind of plug it in here real quick. So the problem I have is I have a Christmas light strip that's like 4 feet long or something that runs on batteries, and batteries don't last very long. Excuse me, I just gotta plug this in here, give me a second. And of course it's upside down. Okay. I think I forgot something. No, I didn't. I brought it. Good. Okay. So in the winter time, the batteries don't last very long. So, yeah, I wanted something a little better. So I went looking to see, and two stipulations. One, it has to be USB powered. So I can just plug it into the monster and away we go. And the other thing is it has to be waterproof. So there's a lot of choices out there. I didn't want anything super long. 3 meters, 10 feet, whatever is good enough for me. I just gotta go up the roll bar, up and over, you know, this good 10 feet right there, so that's all good. But finding something like that that's actually waterproof and not water resistant, the right kind of light, some of them just look really funky. So I finally found these, and these, technically they're called fairy lights. So I plug it into USB, I can run it on batteries, or I can point the camera in the right spot. I can run it on batteries, or I can run it straight off USB, because I can unplug the USB connector here, and there's a little rubber plug that goes in the hole, so it makes that rain resistant. But these are completely sealed. They are waterproof. You can actually run these underwater. You can put them in fountains and that, so I don't think there's going to be a problem with the rain. It comes with a remote. Turn it on. Here's your lights. I can center it in the picture here for you. And well, I don't want to have any problems with the police, so I don't really want flashing lights. So it's got 8 different modes. That one I think is just random. And there's this one. That's actually kind of cool. This one alternates between. And this one here is the one I'll probably use. The green and blue kind of fade in, and then they fade out. And then the red and white come back on, and then they fade out. And there's this one. And there's this one, which is all the colors are on. I'm not really super crazy about that one, but that one's okay too. And there's this one. Too much flashing. Police wouldn't like that. Not allowed to have flashing lights on vehicles. And finally this one. Just solid. Now I can alter the brightness. I can make them brighter, I can make them dimmer. And it's also got a timer. I don't know if you can see it, the button in the middle at the top, between the red and black, the timer. And what that does is they're on for 6 hours a day and off for 18. So whatever time I want to put them on, I hit timer. 6 hours later they'll turn off, and then the next day, whatever time I turn them on, they'll turn back on. Yeah, they'll turn back on again at that time. So that's what I got. I gotta go out in this wonderful snowy weather today and then figure out how to put, oh yeah, I wasn't able to find any suitable length. So this one here seemed to be the best option out of all of them. Problem is, it's 65 feet long. So it's just really thin copper wire. Super thin. But it's stiff wire, so you can actually form it into different shapes if you want. Here, get brightness so you can see me. So I gotta go out. I gotta hit the post office today. I gotta do some shopping. And then I gotta come home and figure out how to put 65 feet of wire on the monster. So, USB port here, but I really need to get that top one done. So, I don't know. But like I say, it's stiff wire, so I can't really put it anywhere that's moving, because eventually the moving will wear out the wire and break it or whatever. I don't want that to happen. So I was out in the rain yesterday, so I was using my external case. So back to this guy today. It's just snow, no rain today. And I did look at the radar, but I got delayed coming out, so I don't know if I'm going to get snowed on while I'm out or not. I guess we'll find out. So, I do my shopping, and then I'll figure that out and show you what it looks like when it's done. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. I didn't get to the Christmas lights the other day. That was 2 days ago. Actually, it was yesterday. I don't know, I've kind of lost track. I went out, and by the time I got home, my fingers were frozen. Kind of like today, but not as bad. It was -8 degrees Celsius. It's just chilly, but it's, you know, it can get a lot worse than that. But the problem was the wind. It was really windy yesterday, and even with my heavy coat, it just cuts right through. And I was just too cold. So, try again today. I went out, and I did full trail. Did the far trail, I did the close trail. I stopped down at the dam, take a break, and you see the ice floating down the river. I didn't get much of an opportunity to do that last year because I was driving the ES 950, and it's not good going across the grass in the snow. So I did that, and the other river where I used to sit down at the floodplain, it's just frozen completely over right now, and there's geese sitting on top of it. But it's a lot slower moving, so slow water freezes a lot quicker than fast water. And that's why if you go to a car wash in the winter time, there's water trickling out of the spray nozzles. That's intentional. That's to keep them from freezing up, because they just stop it, you know, by the time you get in there and you want to turn it on, the water will be frozen solid, so they leave it running, keep the water moving through it, keeps it from freezing. So faster moving water in the river, it'll have ice floating on top of it, because there's slow parts where the ice will form, and then it gets down into the rapids. And anyways, that's that. I came home, pulled into the driveway, I went back into the garage, and the monster went into error mode. I didn't wait to see what error came up, but I'm thinking, based on experience, I might have to look at that plug that's plugged into the controller again, because that's what the problem was last time. I started having all the problems with the lights and everything, so I might have to take a look at that again. You know, it's too cold to do this. I don't want any problems, at least until the weather warms up. But I'm tired of fixing the monster. I just want to drive it. I just want to enjoy it. So, anyways, I got my Christmas lights, and even though I'm shivering, I decided I'm going to put them on today no matter what. Because if I keep putting it off, then, you know, Christmas is going to be here and it's going to be too late to put them on. So it's already 12th. So I had 2 weeks anyways. I'll leave them on until January. That's why I used to do all the time anyways. Decorate for Christmas. Wait till the new year and take the decorations down. So that gives me 3 weeks. Yeah. So 3 weeks with the lights on the monster anyways. And even if I don't take them off right away, if it gets really cold or something and I get ice buildup in the monster, which is common in the winter, and I'll leave them on, but I won't use them. I won't turn them on or anything until the weather warms up, thaws out, and I can actually do it. So anyways, I'm gonna change my glasses so I can actually see what I'm doing, because everything's blurry right now. It's gonna be interesting. I left my welding glasses out here, so they'll be frozen, and they'll probably fog up as soon as I put them on. Even my Bluetooth glasses, when I was sitting at the dam there, as soon as I stopped, they started fogging up. Oh, they're cold. Okay, that's good and long, so I can probably put that wherever I want. What I'm thinking of doing is I'll just leave the battery box in the backpack so it's not out in the open. Because as long as this plug is plugged into it, this is not waterproof. So I don't want water getting into the circuit in there. Oh yeah, there's plenty of room. Plenty of length there. So I'll just put the battery box in the backpack. And then I got so many ties on this thing. So from the backpack to the beginning of the wiring. Wow, that is so thin. That is tiny, tiny wires. Oh, don't be doing that. Wrap that around so it's not sticking out. I don't know why they got to end the wire there. Two more ties to take off. So I'm going to straighten all this out. Get an idea what 65 feet looks like. Yeah, it's going to take a while. So it looks like there's a light about every 4 inches. So I'm going to straighten this out, find the center point, and start wrapping. Stuck it. Oh crap. That was the scanner.
Respond for a vehicle on fire. It's on Moncrief Road between Martin Line and Clyde Line. That's Moncrief Road between Martin Line and Clyde Line for a vehicle on fire.
I don't have to worry about that one. That one's out of town.
Attention to us here on Wingham. This is an information page. Live has been paged to respond for a single vehicle on fire on the side of the road on Moncrief Road between Martin Line and Clyde Line. Again, this is an information page. It's December the 12th at 15:40.
Okay, there it is, folks. I think it's safe to assume never again will I do this. Oh, what a pain that was. The wire's so thin and delicate. I had to be cautious, really careful, and it kept twisting. It knots in itself. It was catching on everything could possibly catch on. My back is now killing me. I'm getting frustrated. That's when things tend to get broken. But I got it finished. 65 feet of Christmas light. Unmonster. Oh my goodness. Hardly looks like it though, does it? I think that's as bright as I can get them. Yeah, that's full brightness. Oh my. Unfortunately, a lot of them are pointing inwards, so they aren't really visible. But I did what I could. I like that one, but it's too flashy. I really can't have flashing lights. That one's possible. This is the one that I like. I like that it changes from blue and green to red and white. That's probably the one I'll use. Okay, anyway. I am done. My back is destroyed. I gotta get off my feet. That's my activities for the day. I go in and sit at the computer. Oh my goodness.